Tell me, you two guys have had some rough patches, but now you're back together. Tell me a little bit about that.
Actually, well, I'll let Mike tell it.
Actually, personally, me and Watts, we always been A1. And that's why we able to be here now, because we always personally been cool. I think as we both started blowing up mainstream and commercially, you know what I'm saying, it got real political, you know what I'm saying, because we got with another corporate person, you know what I'm saying, and we had to weigh that out and get through all that, and now we back to the music and back to what grew us to that point, you know what I'm saying, 10 years ago, 10 years later, you know what I'm saying, and we got multiplex to show, and Watts on the radio, household name, I'm a household name, and we just bringing it back, you know what I'm saying, bringing it back, you know what I'm saying, showing everybody that we still good, like, you know what I'm saying, regardless of all of the madness, you know what I'm saying, we still good, you know, personally and moving forward on the business, you know what I'm saying.
How was it for you, you know, having someone that basically started in the business separated from you through professional reasons?
Actually, man, you know, it was kind of rough, man, because that was the first major deal that our company had, and it was all a learning experience for us, you know. So on top of it, the money thing, you know, that's frustrating, and it was an emotional thing, you know, because before we had the major deal, we were family, you know. We worked as a family, so it's just like he wasn't like just an artist to me. This guy, he's like my brother, you know. So to see the success come through and we're going through the learning process to tear us apart, man, it wasn't a good feeling, you know.
Did you feel like you knew him when you had that divide?
I did feel like I knew him. I did. But the hardest thing about it is like the fact that, you know, you don't feel good about the fact that you're not able to talk to your brother. You know, you always wonder what they're doing and whatever, and you want to put the professionalism and the record company business to the side and say, hey, can we talk brother to brother, man to man, you know, and we wasn't at a point like that. So it really was mentally rough, yeah.
Mike, what prevented you from, during that period of time, from just picking up the phone and saying, look, I know you, let's work it out?
I mean, like, personally, like, with me and Watts, like, it was never an issue. Like I say, like, when it got too big and too many, you know, different political people got into it, like, it was just best at that time for both of us to still do our own thing. Like he said, like, I looked at Watts like, he was like my big brother. Watts was already doing this. He opened the door for me to come in and do my thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I was forever grateful with Watts, and Watts was, you know what I'm saying, not just looking at it like, okay, dollars and cents, like, you real, you know, it's family. So that's why I went in with Watts, you know what I'm saying, like, boom, you know, let's do this, we gon' want, you know what I'm saying, so my mind was to grow it, Watts' mind was with me, and we was growing it together. And then, you know, as the political stuff came in, it was like, man, you know what I'm saying, I always want to make sure Watts good, he always want to make sure I'm good, but we just had to, but when Watts did call me, the first thing he said was like, you good? Like, he was making sure I was straight. And I was like, okay, what's up? Like, that's the Watts I remember. And like, now we both just was like, man, forget the political stuff. Let's just get back to the music. Like, let's go handle, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not blaming him, he wasn't blaming me, because it wasn't us. It was a bigger scale that, you know what I'm saying, that we just the faces of what we do, you know what I'm saying? And we've been holding it down. He's been holding it down longer than me, but once I came in it, I've been able to hold, you know what I'm saying, hold it down on my end. But I still represent Watts represent me. And that's why after all that was, you know what, man, Watts, you good? Man, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because we always grew it like that family. It'd be different if we came in dollars and cents and then, okay, it's dollars and cents to do this. Then that probably would have never been done, but we came family. So after all that it was nothing for family to come back and, you know what I'm saying?
What made you make that phone call?
You know what, it comes to a point where you have to grow up, you know, and life is all about going forward. You can't go forward holding negative baggage. So that's the mind frame that I had. I'm like, you know what, we need to sit down and talk. Not about no business, not about no record sales, none of that. We need to talk as human beings and family. Because if you get yourself together as a whole on the inside, then it'll be easier for you to get the business together, you know.
And when you received that call, how did you feel?
I mean, like I said, like when the call came to me, and the first thing he asked me was how was I, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't just strictly like if I called you, like, hey, Mike, what's going on? Hey, man, I want to talk to you about this. Okay, I see where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like, Watts went on that, and I never knew Watts to be on that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why when I heard that, I was, oh man, like it was just like it brought me back. Like, okay, man, you know what I'm saying? But again, I knew that even when it was growing to be politically, I knew it wasn't Watts that caused everything. He was just the face of, you feel what I'm saying? Everything. You see what I'm saying? The bigness of it. And as I was blowing, I became a face of what I was doing. But we was always still able to remember the family love to where I would never do nothing to badger him, and he would never do nothing to badger me. So it's always a mutual respect. So it just, man, you know what? You good? I'm good, man. Appreciate you asking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You good? Yeah, I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? We talked for about an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't talked to him in years. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that I just didn't want to, you feel me? It was just, it was a lot of me finding out stuff, him finding out stuff, and then us finding out that it wasn't even us, but we the faces of it. So that's just how the perception of the people gonna look at it. Well, you know, don't even worry about that, Watts. I know you good with me. You know what I'm saying? That's how we came into it. I got love for you, Watts. You got love for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what grew the organicness in 03, 04. And then when people seen it in 05, but when it came in 05, everybody just looking at value. Everybody just, you know what I'm saying? Me and Watts was looking at the love. But as we growing, yeah, we got love, but as we growing, oh, y'all big. People, other, you know what I'm saying? It's changing. It's, you know what I'm saying? Wow, okay, well, damn, I know Watts wouldn't, I know that. I know he wouldn't have, you know what? And then when we reconnected, it's just like 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying? It was just away from all of the, and that's how we started it, you know?
What do you walk away from that experience learning today?
Actually, you can't let business change you as a person. And that's the mistake that we did. It's like when we got into the business and it started growing, you know, it changed us as people towards each other and changed us as people around us, you know. And the most important thing in life is not the money, you know. This is the fact of you being a person, being real with yourself, and being able to be family with the people that you grew up and came up with.
So how do you find that center once you're controlled, or you're surrounded by money, you're surrounded by business, you're surrounded by people who are trying to make money off you? How do you find your center again in a situation like that?
You got to keep it real with yourself, man, you know, and prayer, you know. You got to keep it real with yourself at all times. You know what people's intentions are, but you can't let that change you, you know. And I know as when you first start doing business and all this stuff comes all at one time, you would think that this is success, you know, and you would think this is the way you're supposed to act. You're not supposed to act like that. You're supposed to be you at all times.
At all times.
You know.
Did you ever, Mike over here, did you ever feel like you lost control of yourself in the process at any point?
I mean, I always knew, like, see, like, when I came into the game, I gave the world me. So I always knew me, like, as far as the back then, you know, just putting my life on display, like, to let everybody know this is me, you know what I'm saying? Now, that's a whole different issue from, okay, as that started to blow up and other stuff started to, so like that, but that doesn't never change how the family, the person, you see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how when you can do something and it's just all, just doing it, but once people really see, oh, that can really, it gets real technical, you know what I'm saying? And even though it's getting technical, I can name maybe, not even on my hand, one or two people who kept it genuine with me through all that, and Watts was one of them, you know what I'm saying? So I understand that he was growing, and I understand that it was a lot of, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I know it ain't you. I know we good. I know, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get this right. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, we just got to that point, just like, man, you know what? let's go back to the root. Let's go back, you know what I'm saying? You good? You straight? Man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, whew, like, he come to the event for me. I come to the event for him. Like, just on G, because it never was about money. Like, it never was about money.
And where do you two now stand professionally when it comes to record label, working together? Where do you stand?
I mean, now we growing back the root of what was going. And now, like you said, we keeping it real with ourselves to where we know if and when that time come right around, we all right here now, right here to maybe be able to do it. Okay, you know what? Let's do it like this because I respect what you've done. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to do it like this here because I respect what you have done. And we just going to make it A1 for me and him. You know what I'm saying? To what we able to, because I want to see Watts, you know what I'm saying, with me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I came out with Who Is Mike Jones, the way it came out was the way I wanted it to come out. I wanted people to know who I was, where I'm from, how we swing, what we do. And as you seen, Watts scratching and doing his thing, because that's really what Watts do. He really do more than that, but the visual just letting them know that he's behind us as far as, you know what I'm saying, scratching and, you know what I'm saying, the whole career coming up with us. So I wouldn't want to do Where's Mike Jones without Watts. You know what I'm saying? I wanted Watts to, you know what I'm saying, hey, Watts, man, it's just that, man, let's, you know what I'm saying? But I understand we got, but I ain't even tripping. Like, I ain't have to come out every year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came out, we came out, and we made an impact. An impact that was so big and so large to where we, even though we haven't came out with an album in a few years, people still waiting on it. Justin Timberlake just came out to 7 years, and everybody on that. He been gone 7 years just like we have. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the music. We just had to get everything else A1, and we back as fam to, that's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Let's just open that bridge and let's just, you know, communicate and let's just, and he was the only one that was showing me love, even in 03, 04, like, as a person. Like, I can come in here and, you know what I'm saying, show you love as a person or just only talk with you dealing with work. Like, damn, you didn't even ask me how my day was. Like, hey, okay, you came here and got, you know what I'm saying? You can tell two different people who come at you and you can tell what's genuine and what's, okay, I see what this is, you know what I'm saying?
Now, for a while you were everywhere and all of a sudden you disappeared from the public side. What happened?
Actually, when it came, the Who Is Mike Jones came, I was able to let everybody know who I was, who we was, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, it's Mike Jones, you know what I'm saying, I'm with Swisher House, you know what I'm saying? So when it came out, we was introducing everything, you feel what I'm saying? We was introducing Paul at the time, Slim at the time, me at the time, Watts, on a commercial scale, because we was already big in the region. And as it came out, and as the success started coming, and everything started coming, personally, like I said, me and him always been good. I ain't never said nothing bad to him, he never said nothing bad to me. But as everything was growing, a lot of other political stuff started coming in. Not even from us, from the big boys, and I call the big boys your big chain labels, because we eventually got into a deal with them. You see what I'm saying? And now we doing a contractually deal with them. So as everything is blowing, as you see, we doing deals. We setting up deals. Am I right, Watts? We got into a deal with another big machine. You know what I'm saying? And they bringing politics to us. So it ain't just, where you at? Where you at? So I got to deal with that. And then it was just some other political stuff going on to where I was like, you know what? When I come out, I want to come out right. And I wanted to come out with Watts. You feel me? But I knew it was some stuff that I had to, you know what I'm saying? So I knew from the impact that we put out, when I do come back with the where, it's just gonna make sense with the who. And it only makes sense to do it with somebody who already understand my story, who helped me come up with my story. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted to link with you, because you already know Mike Jones, you know what I'm saying? You know Michael Watts, you know what I'm saying? We didn't wanna go to someone who really didn't understand the story. And we have to re-explain, but you know majority of it, and it's only right to give you the finish, you know what I'm saying? And the reunion, and we headed to South by Southwest today at the main, you know what I'm saying? Went Red River Street.
Yeah, 603 Red River.
603 Red River tonight, you know what I'm saying? South by Southwest been showing us nothing but love, because they excited about the reunion, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited, you know what I'm saying? It's epic, and more important, even if you move all that out the way, I'm just happy to you know what I'm saying, be able to chop it back up with a friend who I knew was a friend with me back then. I know this. It ain't no stage. It's, man, I knew it was some, you know what I'm saying? It just happened to have that back, you know what I'm saying?
Now, why leave Houston and move to Atlanta?
Because when the first the political stuff kicked in, I had got in a lawsuit with another song that I had did. You know what I'm saying? I'm in love with a stripper. You know what I'm saying? T-Pain featuring me. You know what I'm saying? The song sold 5 million ringtones. That's the beauty, right? But with the beauty, it came the politics. And now we getting sued for this song. So I have to go out there for the deposition every Thursday. I couldn't keep flying from Houston to Atlanta and flying. I'm coming out of more money. I'd be better getting a spot out there. You know what I'm saying? And getting this handled out the way. So once we get it clear to find out what really happened in this situation, I can get back to what I was doing, we was doing. You see what I'm saying? So I had to go there to handle that, and I was able to, you know what I'm saying, link up with my management in Atlanta. So at the same time, I was working still and putting stuff together and fighting a court case for a song I did a favor for that sold 5 million that I had no idea we was finna come back and get the money froze up on. You see what I'm saying? So since the money was froze, I couldn't even come out with the music people expecting because there's a lot of behind the scene politics going on. But moving forward, we in 2013 and 2 years ago, the case was dismissed. So now they're paying that back and now we're getting everything right and now we're moving forward. But even bigger than the money, like I'm glad to let you know, and he was glad to let me know, we A1, been A1, just had to get that stuff straight. But personally, we good, you know?
Did you, over here, Doctor, did you ever expect, obviously you're an artist, along with an executive, did you ever expect to have to go through all of this? The politics of the business, the lawsuits,
Actually, I did.
Okay,
I actually did, you know. The depth of it, I wasn't expecting that. But, you know, I know this is business, this is entertainment and stuff like that. And these type of things happen, you know. You have disagreements, you have lawsuits. I don't know anybody that had a professional company on the entertainment level that haven't had some kind of lawsuit if they had a large degree of success, you know. You know.
In seeing all that he's gone through, were you concerned about it?
Yeah, exactly. You know, the fact is, man, you know, it's just like, with this whole thing, man, I actually had to take a break myself and really had to come back to what I'm doing. I had to start back over and say, where am I at, what am I doing, and how are we going to make the future better? You know, and that's the point that we're at right now, you know.
And let's go back over here. Now, we see a new look for Mike Jones. You dropped a whole lot of weight. What is that, about 100 pounds?
About 110, 115.
What motivated you to do that?
While I was going through the politics, I couldn't come out with the music. So to make up for time waiting, I was able to go to the gym, to work out, you know what I'm saying, and do other things like Club Ice Age that you was able to see. I did Club Ice Age because, I mean, what people don't understand is that, like, in '05, we did, you know, what we did. You know what I'm saying? That was that. In '06, you know what I'm saying? I had, you know, Cuddy Buddy. I had Next to You. I had big records. At the time, the people that we got down with in '05, they wasn't feeling those records. So since they wasn't feeling those records, I had to either keep going to the studio or I already know what's jamming in my head, and we done did this a year before, so I'm not finna keep going to the studio. Instead, I'm gonna kick off a club. I'm gonna go work on my health myself while they get this together. 2-3 years from that, '08, Cuddy Buddy goes top 10. Next to You, 2009 goes top 10. Like if I would have had the support from them in '06, we could have went #1. And it probably wouldn't have never been no political issues then. You see what I'm saying? But since the political stuff happened, and I'm new to it, the politics. Because when I came up in '03 with Watts, we wasn't going through politics. You know what I'm saying? '04, it was just straight us traveling, doing it big, representing, growing. You know what I'm saying? When '05 came in, that's when it was, oh, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, you know what I'm saying? And then after '05, '06, we want to stop saying the Who Mike Jones. We want to stop the number. Like, no, like this is from the other label we got with. I'm like, nah, that's me. You feel me? Watching them never came to me and got me or tried to get me to stop saying that, because I already did 3 years with Watts, 03, 04, 05, and everything was running smooth. I got, with them, we did 2.5 million out the gate, and now they want to change me the year after. You feel what I'm saying? So that was confusing to me. And I guess since I wasn't playing by the game, you know what I'm saying, still believing in my records, they wanted to deny every record I gave them. So what do I do in that time frame? Isaiah, I go to the gym, I use my money to put on for my city, and, you know what I'm saying, represent me and everybody at the same time. Club Ice Age, where I brought celebrities in every week. You know what I'm saying? Doing, you know, stuff for the, you know, for the ladies, for the people. And after 2 years of doing that, oh, Mike, he ain't focused on music no more. He doing the club. Okay, we ready now. It's 2008. I'm going to still give you the same record I gave you in 2006. You feel me? Nah, that ain't the record. Okay, I'm not listening to y'all. I leaked the record. Now the record, oh, it's the biggest record Mike Jones came back with, but I had the record in 06. Since a lot of people that's out now that come out with an album and then come right back out the next year with no label delays. You know what I'm saying? That's because they didn't sign something that they really didn't want to sign. Like, we came from the gates, from the bottom, and we blew up with a buzz to where the label had to give us a fair contract. And when we did 2.5 out the gate with that, and then downloads started coming in and all this here, now they started trying to come with a whole new 360 deal that I wasn't with, because I'm making money off what we signed. Like, why you want to change this on me? And that changed you liking my music. See what I'm saying? How they went, it's all business. You know what I'm saying? If I got to be here at a certain time and I'm here doing what you asked me to do, but then you saying, he making money off this, and this. We didn't do that contract on this, and this. I tried to tell y'all about this, and this. Y'all just wanted the album. So we gave them the album, right, Watts? We gave them the album. We tried to tell them about the movie and everything else that y'all let me come on Fox 26 and talk about after the success. But before the success, I wanted to give y'all everything with Mike Jones. Nah, man, we're just going to take the album right now. All right. And I gave it to him. And when it, oh, what other stuff? Man, we need to get in there and re-sign this. And nah, let's stick to this here that we said we was going to do. And that changed y'all saying, oh, we don't like that record. Oh, we don't like that record. 3 years later, we top 10 with these same records. So it's not about what Mike Jones been. I was finding out what politics really was and how hit records can not really be hit records if Control said it ain't. You feel me? But what I did have was love from Watts. I got love from the fans to where I can be gone for so many years and still come back. Because when I came into the game, I was me. I was real. I wasn't no fake. I was Mike Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Now, a lot of artists could not last without doing some substantial work in a break. How are you financially?
I mean, I'm good because due to the bigness of the first album, 2.5 million, you know what I'm saying? They gave us half of that, and they was like, well, we're going to hold the other half to make sure no legal lawsuits kick in. Then, boom, the lawsuit kicked in, so I couldn't even get that until years passed, and now it's finally clear, so now let me get that back. So I've been okay, you know, because I came from nothing, you know what I'm saying? I came from nothing, you know what I'm saying? So for me to even be in a doctor's salary or whatever salary, I'm cool, because it's just me and my family that I was looking out for. I used to look out for a whole herd of people. Yeah, that stopped, but that don't mean Mike Jones stopped. You know what I'm saying? People used to see me with the 11 cars, with the, oh, he got a crib I put in, oh, he, you know what I'm saying? They don't see that no more, so he fell off. Nah, I'm still straight. I can fly wherever, whenever, but I'm trying to get the big picture back. I'm trying to get, you know what I'm saying? We got the politics out the way. It's just time to regrow the big picture without letting those people come back into what we cooking this time. You feel me? Because when we grew last time, we thought they was really down for us. So when we did the deal with them thinking they was down for us, we let them in. You feel me? And once we let y'all in, and then y'all, oh, they changed the Mike Jones. Oh, they changed the who. I do the who every time I do a show, and they screaming bigger than, man, how y'all gonna tell me to stop something that I came to y'all and sold 2.5 doing? Y'all got artists who ain't even went platinum yet that y'all pushing, but y'all try to change me. I mean, you can't change Mike Jones, you know what I'm saying? And I show love to Watts because in 03, he let me be me. You feel me? It wasn't all right, you know what I'm saying? You want to do that, do your thing. Appreciate that, Watts, you know what I'm saying? And it started blowing up with the switch, who Mike Jones? Who Mike Jones? 281-330-8004. The label looked at it as just a lick. Oh yeah, that's what's up now. What's new? We change this now. Nah. Y'all was gonna do me like that. We could have did a 1 album contract. Don't say y'all want to go the long road with me and after first. Nah, we ain't doing that. So that's a politic in itself to why I had to fall back from the game, along with other stuff that I started witnessing being that big now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to go through that in 03, 04 because we was locally, regionally hot. That's mainstream hot. It's a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? That I was new to, that I was experiencing, that I had to deal with on my own. You know what I'm saying?
Now you're going back to Ice Age. Tell me a little bit about that, bringing that back.
Oh, yeah.
Here in Houston?
Yeah, here in Houston.
Tell me about that.
Due to politics, I had to shut down the club because I had an understanding with the club where we was at last time, and I was getting the door, and they was running the bar. You know what I'm saying? I came to find out that they had a $200,000 bar tab. You feel me? And it was expecting me to go half on it, and I wasn't finna do it because
Wait, who had a $200,000 bar tab?
the club that we was having Club Ice Age at. And
Explain it to me because I don't quite understand.
Are you talking about a bar guarantee?
But no, I'm saying like we had an understanding because I had a name, so I'm bringing my name to the venue, and I'm bringing the talent. So y'all make all the money off the bar, we make all the money off the door.
Got it.
No rent. I'm not paying no rent. Every month, y'all seeing guap from the bar. Every Sunday, I'm seeing guap from the door. Fine. Like, I'm not finna, oh, man, you know what I'm saying, I owe security extra $2,000, man. Can y'all give it to me because we ain't making it at the bar? They gonna say, man, that ain't my responsibility. That's your dough. You see what I'm saying? So when TABC or whoever that is came down on them about the bar of a $200,000 they ain't pay, it wasn't my responsibility to come off my bar to come off half. You get what I'm saying? And since I didn't do that, I had to let the club go. It wasn't, oh, Mike Jones fell off, he just stopped. No. I got in business with somebody who I really found out had other, you feel me? And that paper ain't gonna lie to you when they come and say this need to be paid by this or no more, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man. So
now where's Ice Age now?
Now it's 5901 Hillcroft, Club Soho. You know what I'm saying? It's a new spot. We getting ready to kick it off there. And once the politics was able to be, now I was able to spread and be able to, okay, let's, you know what I'm saying, do Club Ice Age. Let's get ready to grow back everything to that 05. You know what I'm saying? People just see 05. They don't see the growing and the building to how it got there. You know what I'm saying?
And what can people expect when they get there to Club Ice Age?
I mean, just fun, just love. I mean, that's why, you know what I'm saying, people fall in love with us now because we left love. You know what I'm saying? When they go back and remember what was there, it was love. You come up in there, it's $2 drinks, $1 drink. Man, Mike might have everybody run to the bar and they get a free drink. Man, celebrity might come this week. Who knows who's coming next week? Celebrity Sunday. Man, I ain't no tell. I might see Vivica, I might see Megan, I might see Tracy McGrady. It was really like that. I wanted to really, I bought cars, but I wanted to do something for the city to be able to let regular people like me come and be able to meet a celebrity and hug them and take a picture with them and use that for whatever they use it for. People have fun, you know what I'm saying? I want to bring the fun back to the city, not all the politics, you know what I'm saying?
Now you have the South by Southwest, you have Ice Age, what else you got working that you want to tell us about?
Me and Watts, we got Ball on the Ground 2, the mixtape we working on, because 10 years ago, Ball on the Ground 1, we did 250,000, you know what I'm saying, underground, soul, you know what I'm saying, with that, so we coming back with the roots with Ball on the Ground 2. And then, you know, after the mixtape, we got Where's Mike Jones, you know what I'm saying, the album, you know what I'm saying, to follow up the 2.5 million sales of Who Is Mike Jones, the album. So, you know what I'm saying, it's like, it's quality, you know what I'm saying, like, I ain't just dropping. It's like we taking our time with this and we just getting and making sure everything else was how we thought and how we left it before we get it right.
And over to the right. Michael, how do you feel where you all are now? Are you in a good place?
We're in a great place.
Great.
We're in a great place, man. We had a good beginning. We're going to have a great start. We're going to have a great end, you know?
And for the bigger picture of Houston, does Houston need Mike Jones and yourself to get back on the map? Because we've been lagging a bit lately.
I'm gonna tell you something. We all need each other. You know, it's just not. I'm not gonna do it by myself. He's not gonna do it by himself. It's not gonna be us two that's gonna bring it back. It's gonna be all of us in the entertainment pushing as a force to bring this city back to where it needs to be at.
Anything else you want to add or say, either one of you?
Man, just want to say thank y'all for holding us down. You know what I'm saying? Liking the music that we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? And now we just finna come back and just do what y'all fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people still ride to the old stuff. And now we finna bring back that old feel, that old flavor. But just right now, 2013 and beyond. You know what I'm saying? Michael Watts, Mike Jones. You know what I'm saying? We here. H-Time.